Hello, guys. So, first, I want to thank you all for being a part of this challenge. I'm really excited to see where it takes you. I'm excited to see your results from the first week and what type of changes you've made in your habits. And I want to congratulate you on making the decision to change your habits and your lifestyle and ultimately change your life. Um, my mission as a coach is to keep you in the zone. And what that means is we all have our goals, we all have our vision of what we want our body to look like, why we want to do this, whether it's to take control of health issues that we're facing right now, get our self esteem back, all of that. We all have an idea of what we want and why we want it. But as we're finishing this first week, we're probably tired, sore, ready to maybe give in, throw in the towel, kind of maybe over it. A lot of times it's, when you start something new, the first week you're all gung ho, and then after that it's kind of like, okay, I'm over it now. And we're hungry, you're changing your eating habits, so that can be a hard thing to adjust to. It does take your body time to adapt to smaller portions and eating better foods instead of junk, because junk food makes you crave it. There's chemicals in there that make you crave that. So when you give that up, it can take your body some time to adjust to that. And this is when it's time to really focus on the mentality of it, and this is when a lot of the negativity and excuses come to play. And excuses, I like to call, are nothing more than lies that we tell ourselves, because it's always something that we tell ourselves on why we can't accomplish what we want to accomplish. Maybe the negative thoughts come into play, like, oh, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this exercise, I'm not fit enough to do this, when really, if you change your thinking, you'll see that by trying just even the modified version of that, or trying just a little bit, even if you don't get it right, but trying consistently, you'll over time see that pretty soon you're going to be able to do that exercise that you thought you couldn't do. So this week is all about language. Your language to yourself. I want you to think about your words, the words you're thinking, the words you're telling yourself. How are you talking to yourself? Is it negative or is it positive? Your words can play such an important role in your reality. They can either lift you up or tear you down. They can forecast your future. They can have a tremendous effect on how you feel each and every single day. If you're talking negative to yourself, saying, maybe, I can't do this because I'm too fat, or I'm too out of shape, I can't do a burpee. I'm too tired because I worked all day, so I can't exercise, I'm gonna lay down. You are basically defeating yourself. You're making that excuse become a reality, and you're not giving yourself the benefit of the doubt, and you're telling yourself that you can't do it, which is more, how do I want to put that? It guarantees your failure when you do that. Now, if you continue to be negative, where do you think that's going to get you? It's going to get you nowhere. It's going to get you exactly where you are right now, or maybe where you were before you decided you wanted to make a change. So what I really want to do is to get you out of your comfort zone. That's the best place for growth. Growth happens when you are outside of your comfort zone. If you're comfortable, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to stay right where you are, right? Because you're comfortable. Why move? What's the point? But you can't work on yourself if you're comfortable. You can't work on those little things that those habits, those daily actions, so whatever it is that's keeping you where you are, you can't work on that if you're comfortable with what you're doing. So your assignment is to write down 3 self-defeating things that you've said to yourself in the last week, maybe the last month, maybe in the last day. I want you to write down those 3 self-defeating things. And then I want you to get a poster board or sticky note or a piece of paper. Maybe you keep it in a journal, but if you do it in a journal, maybe rip it out, because I want you to kind of post it in spots on your house. So I want you to get one of those things, whatever works for you, and write down the opposite. Write down 3 positive affirmations of whatever it was, the negative that you wrote down. Write down the opposite of that. And then I want you to post those in spots around your house that you frequently visit, like maybe your bathroom mirror where you get ready in the morning, or in front of your bed, or maybe beside your bed, or on your refrigerator in your kitchen where you cook all the time, or maybe in your child's room where you change them all the time, just places that you visit frequently. And I want you to stick them there. And I want you to say them out loud every single time you pass them. And another thing, I don't want you to say anything negative to yourself, unless you would feel comfortable saying it to your mom, to your dad, your grandma, grandpa, sister, cousin, child. If you would feel comfortable saying that negative thing to any of them, then go ahead and say it to yourself. But chances are you probably wouldn't be comfortable doing that, because nobody wants to tear others down, right? We have to think that same way about ourselves. And I'm the worst person with this too, because we all are our biggest enemy. We are our biggest judge, our biggest critic. And I am no exception to this. I am my worst enemy for sure. And this is something I still work on. And I work on it every day. And I keep working on it. Even when I think that I've mastered it, I keep going, because it's always that time when you stop because you think you've mastered it, that you kind of fall back and you see, well, this is something I need to do daily, because it's so easy for those negative things to creep in the things that we come across on a daily basis in life. You really have to reprogram your thinking. Now, like, when I first started my journey, I couldn't even do a push-up, let alone a burpee. And I remember telling myself, I can't do this. I can't do these exercises. I'm not good enough. I'm out of shape. I'm fat. I'm too tired. And then I switched those to, I can do 1 push-up. I may not be able to do a burpee, but I can do 1 push-up. And I'm not too tired. I have energy. Even when I didn't have energy, I told myself I had energy, because once I did that workout, then I actually did have energy. Instead of I'm not good enough, I told myself I was good enough, and that I was going to kill that workout. And I told myself that I was beautiful and I was worth it, so that I could change those thoughts that I was sabotaging myself with. And then before I knew it, that was how I started to feel. Don't get me wrong, I still struggle with being tired. I mean, I'm a single mom of 2 and I've got 3 jobs. I still struggle with that, but you have to trick yourself and tell yourself you're going to do this, because if you don't, then you're just going to go lay down. And then you're not going to see your goals take place. So you have to tell yourself that you have energy, and then you're going to go do it. By the end of my challenge groups, the first one that I did with a friend of mine, I was not only able to do 1 push-up, but I was able to do 10. And it took me a little bit longer to get to burpees, but I can now do about 15 of them. So it just takes telling yourself that positive affirmation. I still struggle with not feeling good enough here or there, but for the most part, I like the person I am now. I like who I'm becoming, and I am looking forward to seeing the person I continue to become, because I know that I'm not done learning and I'm not done growing. And that's going to be something that will take place every single day. Every single day, I may learn something new about myself. Maybe a new limitation, or maybe a new thing that I do right. Just you're continually learning and getting to know you, and those negative thoughts go away and you replace them with positive thoughts about yourself. I want you to repeat after me. I am ready for change. I have everything I need: the knowledge, the tools, and the support. I am meant for greatness. I will complete this challenge and become the person I was meant to be, inside and outside. And I want to tell you that you can do this, and you are strong. And all it takes is just changing your thinking and seeing what it is that you can do and what it is you can accomplish and who you are, because you are beautiful and you are worthy and you will see your goals. I want you to post a pic of the 3 positive affirmations in the group, in our closed group here, sometime this week. Remember and revisit them every single day, week, however often you need to. Anytime you're feeling down, just revisit them. And congrats on finishing the first week. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do this week and the following weeks ahead, and I can't wait to see your end results. I know you all are going to kill it, and let's make this a strong second week, guys. Talk to you later.